mommies. This is Tanya, Noor's mom. So today I'm going to be showing you Noor's Montessori shelf at 17 months. So let's have a look at what activities I have set up for her. So the first activity here is a stacking activity. This is from the last month, 16 months as well. So this is a stacker with smaller rings. It is great for fine motor skills and hand-eye coordination. So like I said earlier that she was earlier interested only in taking these rings out, but now since the time I started keeping them outside unassembled, now she's shown interest in this activity and she does it at least once or twice a day. Also, this is from Curious Cub. The second one here is a shape sorter box. So I'm sure you guys must have seen this before in my shelf videos, but earlier it was just for aesthetics. Now Noor has shown interest in this, and she can put all shapes, the circle, this plus sign shape, square, and the triangle. So I'm pretty happy with it, so that's why I have it on the shelf now. This is also great for, once again, fine motor skills, logic, hand-eye coordination, and basic cognitive skills, because it's helping the child recognize shapes as well. So this shape sorter box is from Hape. You can find it on my Amazon store, but I think in India it is quite expensive. So you can basically look for any shape sorter box that has just one shape at a time. Don't go for those multiple boxes, multiple shape sorters that have different shapes on one kind of surface, because initially the baby gets confused when they have multiple shapes. So stick to one shape at a time. The third activity here is once again the animal basket with the flashcards. So Noor has shown a lot of interest in this, so I've added more animals, as you can see. So these animal figurines are from Amazon. You can check them out in my Amazon store link under Montessori. These flashcards are from Kiddo Berry. So her favorite is giraffe at the moment. That is why you can see how folded this card is. So she has learned to recognize around 5 to 7 animals from these, and she can also match. So I think we are progressing well on these. So I've kept this basket here because she's shown a lot of interest in this. The next here, as usual, is the coloring basket. So here is basically, I'll call it the art basket. So earlier I had these crayons, these toddler friendly crayons. These are from Faber-Castell, can be found on my Amazon storefront. They make it easier for the child to color. But now I've also introduced some normal crayons, pencil crayons. These are washable ones. These are from the Jarmello range of Toykra. So she has shown interest in these also, and now is able to color using this also. So this is another kind of grasp that the child is perfecting, which will later on help in writing. And I also have a piece of jumbo chalk here. This is once again from Toykra, their Jarmello range. And like here I have put like a blank notebook with pages where she likes to color. And here is this blackboard come whiteboard where she loves to scribble with the chalk. This is her favorite activity currently, and I'm also thinking of getting a bigger blackboard, perhaps something which I can stick on the wall. So this is from Amazon, can be found on my Amazon storefront. Highly recommended. Please do buy this for your child. The next activity here is a multi-shape sorter. So earlier in the previous months you must have seen a circle sorter, and then just the 3 basic shapes, circle, square and triangle. Now I've introduced even more shapes to her, and like I've always said, you should keep the pieces unassembled so that the child is motivated to come and finish the puzzle and try to put them back in. So this is from Amazon. The next activity is the ball hammer box. This is from Curious Cub. So she has shown interest in this, a little interest than she showed previously. So once again, great for hand-eye coordination, fine motor skills, cause and effect, and also a fun game for toddlers. She's still not interested in hitting the ball with the hammer. She uses the stick to hit it, which is absolutely fine. She's using her own way. But let's see if she develops more interest in this month or not. Next activity here is a DIY activity. So as you can see, this is a normal box which I had got during Diwali. So I've just put this box here, and these are some colorful pegs. So these are made from wood. These are available on Amazon. You can find them in my Amazon storefront under art and craft supplies. So the activity is simple. The child just needs to remove these pegs from the box and put them inside the box. So here pressing, they'll have to press the peg, and that is once again working on their fine motor skills, and is a great practice later on for their handwriting development. So just pushing it, getting it out, and throwing it in the box, that is it. It is as simple as that, and it is pretty engaging. So you must try it with your toddler as well, and it hardly takes any kind of investment. So if you're asking whether you can use the normal pegs that we use at home for putting our clothes to dry, those are a little tighter. These are softer and not as tight. So you can get them from Amazon, and they don't cost a lot. The next activity here is another DIY posting activity. So like you all know, Noor loves posting activities. So this is a posting activity that I made at home with another courier box, delivery box, and I've just pasted colored paper here and made some slits. I have a reel on this where you can check out how I've done this activity. These are some ice cream sticks of the same color. So the whole idea is to, number one, encourage the baby to put these sticks in these slits. Second idea is to make them learn color matching. So green goes in green and yellow goes in yellow. And these slanted slits, they are more difficult than the straight ones. So basically you have different levels of the activity in one. Great for logic, and great for developing that cognition in children, and obviously for hand-eye coordination and fine motor skills. This activity is a great DIY thing that you can do at home. Now here on the top, I have a rainbow stacker. This is from Pre-Hugged. This is here on the top for aesthetic purposes also, and sometimes she likes to play with it in an open-ended manner. So these you can stack them like this, basically make a tower, so do anything with it. So right now she hasn't shown much interest in it, but I keep on offering it to her time and again. The next activity here on the shelf on top of it is the flower activity. This is from Curious Cub. These are felt flowers. So it is a great activity again, because it requires the child to get the flower out of the hole, put it back in the hole. So posting activity, great for fine motor skills, hand-eye coordination. The thickness of the stems are different, so the baby has to apply logic, and also it can help in teaching the child counting 1, 2, 3, 4. The last activity on the shelf here is a stacker. This is a stacker from Fisher Price, purchased from the US. So it comes with a ball that makes a noise that babies like. So this is a different kind of stacker in the form of bowls. So this can also be used for nesting. So nesting means putting one bowl in another. So this can be also used like this, and it can also be used for stacking. So sometimes she wants to play with it, sometimes she doesn't. So I've just kept it here even for aesthetic purposes. These are some name blocks, can be used as normal open-ended blocks as well. These are from the Tiny Trove. And here at the back, like you all know, I hide her flashcards, which I show to her twice a day in a flashing speed. So I usually show 4 sets in one go. These are flowers from Curious Cub. This is birds, Curious Cub again. These are shapes, because we are working on shapes. This is from Busy Bees Online. And then these are colors. This is from Right Brain Sparks. So yeah, these are the 4 kind of flashcards that I'm using this month for her. and she really likes the colors. There's another thing that I have here, which is a basket of big blocks. So these are big, like big Legos. So this is not a Montessori toy, but it's an open-ended toy, and the child can learn how to stack and put these also on top of each other. She doesn't know how to put these on top of each other right now, but she can kind of dismantle them. She can pull them apart. So I think soon we'll get there. So I've just kept them here so that it can be used for open-ended play. So this was all about Noor's Montessori shelf at 17 months. Hope my video was helpful, and I hope you've got some ideas about the activities that you can plan with your child at this age. Please note that every baby is different, and everyone's ability is different to the other. So do not worry if your child can't do something which Noor is doing, because there might be activities which your child is doing which Noor can't do right now. So every baby is different, and it all depends on the child's interest and the kind of activities you're exposing the child to. So that's about it. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.